$1.9 million for a bottle of single malt whiskey? Yes, you heard that right. These extraordinary whiskeys aren't just aged over days, months, or even years, but decades. Investing in whiskey often can take years to yield a return, but the potential payoff can be substantial. We explore how barley, a cheaper grain, is transformed into a rare and coveted spirit that commands thousands of dollars. From traditional brewing barrels to luxurious lounges, hotels, and exclusive bars, these rare spirits undergo meticulous processes, from distillation to aging, that contribute to their sky-high costs. Despite the long wait, why are these single malts still considered wise investments? Let's find out. Scotch whiskey continues to captivate the world, with exports reaching an impressive $7.1 billion in 2023, according to the Scotch Whisky Association. But what makes this spirit so valuable? It all begins with the meticulous process that turns simple barley into a refined drink. Distilleries play a crucial role in defining the character, quality, and brand identity of whiskey. The distillery is where the raw ingredients, such as barley and water, undergo a meticulous process of fermentation, distillation, and aging, all of which contribute to the final flavor profile and uniqueness of the whiskey. The distillery environment, including climate, water, and cask wood, influences the whiskey's flavor. This deep connection between the distillery and the final product helps create a brand identity that is both unique and memorable, often contributing to the whiskey's appeal as a luxury item and its ability to command high prices. Turning barley into whiskey is a journey of transformation, steeped in tradition. It starts with malting, where barley is soaked, germinated, and dried to develop its flavor. The malted barley is then mashed with hot water to extract a sweet liquid called wort, which is fermented by yeast into a beer-like wash. This wash undergoes 2 rounds of distillation in copper stills, refining the alcohol into a pure spirit. Finally, the spirit is aged in oak cask for years, where it absorbs the rich flavors and colors that make each bottle of whiskey unique. Aging is undoubtedly a key factor in the price of whiskey, but it's not the only one. As whiskey ages, it undergoes a natural evaporation process known as the angel share, where approximately 2% of the liquid is lost each year. This means that the longer a whiskey matures, the less remains in the cask, making older whiskeys rarer and consequently more expensive. The reduced quantity drives up the demand, adding to value. For example, the most expensive whiskey ever sold, the Macallan Fine and Rare 1926, fetched an astounding $1.9 million at Sotheby's in 2019. After being aged in sherry cask for 6 decades, just 40 bottles of the Macallan 1926 were bottled, representing the oldest Macallan vintage ever produced. This bottle is not just prized for its age, over 60 years, but also for the rarity of what was left after decades in the cask. Investing in whiskey isn't just about buying a bottle and hoping it appreciates in value. It's a strategic and meticulous process. Collectors and investors often craft a unique narrative around each collection, turning it into a story that matures over time. Much like the whiskey itself, this storytelling adds depth and allure to the collection, increasing its value as it ages and eventually becomes vintage. The result is a highly sought-after asset that is more than just a drink. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of luxury, making it incredibly desirable on the market. Now let's look at some of the examples. The Macallan Michael Dillon 1926 was hand-painted by the Irish artist Michael Dillon and commissioned by Fortnum & Mason. This exceptional 60-year-old whiskey was unveiled in 1999. It later made history at a Christie's auction in November 2018, fetching an astonishing $1.53 million. The bottle's artwork beautifully captures the iconic Easter Elchies House of the Macallan set against the stunning backdrop of the Scottish Highlands, adding to its allure and value. Next is a Japanese whiskey, Hanyu Ichiro's Full Card Series. Although this whiskey fetched an impressive $1.53 million, its true value lies in its completeness as a collection. This unique set, consisting of 54 bottles, each representing a playing card in a deck. With an understanding of what makes certain whiskeys so valuable, let's explore how you can turn this passion into a smart investment. Whether by holding on to a cask as it matures or curating a collection of rare bottles, whiskey presents unique opportunities for investment, with the potential for significant growth over time. One popular option is purchasing cask of whiskey directly from distilleries or through specialized brokers like Whiskey Invest Direct and Cask 88. These platforms offer access to a wide range of casks, allowing investors to hold on to their whiskey as it matures, increasing in value over time. Another route is investing in rare and limited edition bottles, which can be bought and sold through marketplaces such as Bonhams and Sotheby's auction houses or online platforms like Whiskey Auctioneer and the Whiskey Exchange. When it comes to cask investment, one key advantage is the ability to avoid retail markup, as the whiskey is purchased before it is bottled. Additionally, holding on to a cask offers the flexibility of bottling it under your own label or selling it to collectors and enthusiasts when the time is right. However, it's essential to research and choose reputable vendors, understand the storage costs, and consider the long-term nature of this investment. By navigating these avenues and understanding the dynamics of the whiskey market, you can potentially see significant returns while enjoying the unique experience of owning a piece of whiskey history. While this market offers lucrative opportunities, it also comes with certain risks that every investor should consider. Let's explore both sides of investing in the whiskey business to help you make a more informed decision. First, let's go through some potential benefits. Number 1, tangibility. Unlike stocks or bonds, whiskey is a tangible asset that you can physically hold and store. This can provide a sense of security for some investors. Number 2, portfolio diversification. Whiskey investments can diversify your investment portfolio, offering a hedge against volatile markets like stocks or cryptocurrencies. Number 3, enjoyment. There's a unique personal enjoyment that comes with whiskey investment. Not only can you potentially earn a profit, but you can also indulge in the product itself or share it with others. Now let's come towards some potential risks. Number 1, storage and insurance costs. Properly storing whiskey, especially casks, requires a suitable environment, which can be costly. Additionally, insurance costs can also add to these expenses. Number 2, liquidity. Whiskey investments can be less liquid than traditional assets. Selling a cask or rare bottle might take time, especially if you are looking to achieve a specific price point. Number 3, fakes and fraud. The whiskey market, especially for rare bottles, is not immune to counterfeits. Ensuring the authenticity of a bottle or cask is crucial and may require expertise. The whiskey market, like many industries, has been significantly influenced by technological advancements. Modern distilleries have adopted advanced equipment and automation to streamline production processes, improve efficiency, and ensure consistent quality. For example, automated mashing systems optimize temperature and timing, while high-tech stills allow for precise control over the distillation process. Additionally, technology has revolutionized the way whiskey is marketed and consumed. Online platforms and social media have made it easier for distilleries to connect with consumers worldwide, share information about their products, and build brand loyalty. Virtual reality experiences allow consumers to tour distilleries and taste whiskey from the comfort of their own homes. Moreover, Blockchain technology is being used to track the provenance of whiskey, ensuring its authenticity and preventing counterfeiting. According to the Knight Frank Luxury Investment Index, in 2023 whiskey, despite being the top performer over the last decade with a staggering 373% growth, showed signs of slowing down in 2022 with only a 3% increase. The report indicates that the market for high-value bottles has weakened due to speculators entering the market with the intent of flipping bottles for quick profits. This speculative activity was unsustainable and contributed to the overall market slowdown. Furthermore, the 2024 report paints a more nuanced picture. While the overall Knight Frank Luxury Whiskey Index dipped by almost 9%, the performance within the whiskey market was mixed. The worst-performing 50 bottles saw a significant decline, losing 26% of their value, while the best-performing 20 bottles increased by 20%. This suggests that while the whiskey market faced challenges, it was not uniformly affected. Certain bottles and distilleries still performed well, reflecting the importance of careful selection and knowledge in whiskey investment. Given the data from these two reports, it is likely that the whiskey market will continue to experience volatility in the short term. However, insights suggest that some of the bottles that lost value in 2023 might recover over the next 2 years, driven by their scarcity and current undervaluation. This potential rebound could be fueled by more discerning investors who focus on rare and high-quality bottles rather than speculative flipping. Overall, while the market may remain challenging, the long-term outlook for whiskey investment could still be positive, particularly for those with the expertise to identify undervalued assets. Investors should be cautious and focus on acquiring knowledge about specific bottles and distilleries to navigate the market effectively before investing. Is whiskey the treasure trove you've been searching for? Or is it a high-stakes game of chance? Remember, while the allure of rare bottles can be captivating, every investment comes with its risks, so tread carefully. And don't forget to subscribe to Costly Curiosities and check out our next video.